Did you know that, according to the United States National Institute on Aging, more than 60% of men over the age of 60 are experiencing issues with blood circulation without even realizing it? At the same time, a recent report from Harvard University revealed that nearly 40% of older adults are taking dietary supplements every day without realizing that some of them may affect hormone balance and prostate health. If you have ever felt cold hands or feet in the early morning, experienced restless sleep, felt sluggish, or noticed that your body no longer feels as quick, strong, or connected as it used to, your body might be quietly trying to tell you something. The good news is you do not need to rely on medication or make drastic changes. There are very gentle solutions, even ones already present in your everyday breakfast, that can help improve your vitality, support healthy hormone levels, and restore a sense of inner confidence. In today's journey, I will share with you one simple food that may seem ordinary, but has been recognized by American health experts as real gold for men's wellness after 60. Before we continue, please take a second to subscribe. If this message resonates with you, type the number 1 below. If not, feel free to type 0. I read every comment to improve our content for people just like you. As men pass the age of 60, their bodies begin to change in subtle yet noticeable ways. Some find themselves no longer sleeping as deeply, waking up more often during the night, and feeling tired and sluggish in the morning. Others notice that their hands and feet often feel cold, even when the weather has not changed. Some feel less inclined to move, no longer as flexible or motivated as they once were. These changes are not random. They are signs that vitality is gradually declining, and the root cause lies in changes in male hormones within the body. Over time, the body's natural levels of male hormones begin to decrease year by year, leading to reduced blood circulation, slower nerve responses, and a drop in inner strength. When blood flow to key areas is limited, the body slows down, and the sense of vitality fades. The prostate and urinary system also become less responsive, often leading to more frequent nighttime urination, a weaker flow, and discomfort in the lower abdomen. Many people believe that this is just a normal part of aging, but in fact, it is the result of a long chain of small changes in diet, sleep, and lifestyle habits over many years. According to the United States National Institute on Aging, more than 50% of men over 60 are unaware that a lack of foundational nutrients like zinc, vitamin A, and healthy fats is the real reason their hormone levels decline more rapidly. In addition, if you have spent years skipping breakfast, eating irregular meals, consuming too many processed foods, drinking too little water, or staying up late regularly, your body has been working hard just to keep up. The result is a gradual weakening of your natural vitality. The good news is that the body still has the ability to recover when supported the right way, and that starts with the smallest things like choosing the right foods each day. In the next section, we will explore why some seemingly healthy foods may actually lower hormone levels silently, and how to eat the right way to protect vitality as you age. Have you ever thought that a cup of coffee and a few slices of bread are enough for breakfast, or perhaps due to a busy schedule? You often skip breakfast and only eat something quick at lunch or dinner. You may not realize that these seemingly harmless habits are actually contributing to a quiet decline in your body's natural hormone levels and vitality. According to the Endocrine Society in the United States, frequently skipping breakfast can disrupt your body's biological clock and lead to hormone imbalances, especially testosterone in older men. When your body does not receive fuel at the right time, the liver and adrenal glands, which play key roles in hormone production, function less efficiently. Another habit that often goes unnoticed is drinking strong coffee in the morning without drinking enough water throughout the day. Chronic dehydration directly affects urinary function, making the urine more concentrated, putting pressure on the bladder, and increasing the need to urinate at night or multiple times a day. Additionally, too much caffeine can disturb your nighttime sleep, interrupting the body's natural hormone restoration process during rest. One more critical factor is the misuse of dietary supplements. Many people purchase multivitamins, zinc pills, or even so-called energy-boosting supplements advertised online without consulting a doctor. According to research published in the Journal of Urology, certain supplements, if taken at the wrong dose or at the wrong time, can disrupt the natural hormone axis and negatively affect the prostate, especially those containing synthetic hormones or strong stimulating herbs. Even a diet that is too low in fat can be problematic. The male body requires a certain amount of healthy fats, such as omega-3s and monounsaturated fats, to support hormone production and protect the membranes of reproductive cells. If you are used to avoiding oils, skipping nuts, or only eating plain boiled vegetables with white rice, you may be missing out on a vital source of nutrients. Small habits like these, if repeated daily, will gradually wear down your hormonal system and push the body into a prolonged state of deficiency. But fortunately, by becoming aware and making small adjustments early on, you can naturally and sustainably reactivate your body's energy from within. In the next section, I will share a fascinating discovery from a 2024 study about a group of familiar foods that can bring remarkable improvements to male hormone health after the age of 60. In 2024, a group of international researchers published a fascinating meta-analysis in the Journal of Urology. Instead of studying medications or high-tech machines, they focused on a simple, everyday food nuts. Their goal was to evaluate whether eating nuts regularly each day could bring real benefits to male reproductive and hormonal health. In this study, the researchers examined data from 4 existing studies with a total of 875 participants, both men and women, aged 18 to 49. These individuals were followed for 3 months while their diets were supplemented with common nuts such as walnuts, almonds, and hazelnuts. Most notably, 2 of these 4 studies were randomized controlled trials conducted on men, meaning they were designed with strong scientific rigor. One group of men consumed 2 servings of nuts per day, while the other group did not include any nuts in their diet. After 12 weeks, the results were surprising to many. The group that consumed nuts showed a clear improvement in reproductive cell quality, including a 51% increase in cell motility, a 54% improvement in normal morphology, and a 61% rise in cell vitality. These 3 indicators are key measures of hormonal health and the function of the male reproductive system. Of course, The other two studies were observational and did not produce notable results because the nut intake was too low and not well controlled. This highlights the importance of consuming the right amount of nuts consistently and over enough time for the body to truly absorb the nutrients. So why do nuts have this effect? The answer lies in their unique nutritional profile. Nuts contain beneficial unsaturated fatty acids that support blood vessels and hormones. They are also rich in vitamin E, minerals such as zinc and selenium, and powerful antioxidants that help protect cells from damage. These nutrients play essential roles in maintaining healthy blood flow, supporting the prostate, and balancing hormones. In other words, nuts are a small but mighty food. They are easy to eat, easy to digest, and cause no side effects when used properly. The best part is that you do not need to overhaul your entire diet to benefit from them. Just starting with a small handful of nuts each day, consistently for a few weeks, can prompt your body to adjust and begin sending back positive signals. In the next section, we will take a closer look at which specific types of nuts offer the greatest benefits, how much you should eat daily, and the best time of day to support hormone health and vitality after 60. It is no coincidence that health experts in the United States chose nuts as the focus of their research on male vitality in older age. Among hundreds of different foods, nuts stand out because they naturally provide many of the nutrients essential for the endocrine system, the prostate, and blood circulation without the need for complicated processing or added synthetic chemicals. If you have ever heard of walnuts, almonds, or pistachios, then you have already come across these quiet allies that help your body restore itself each day. In recent studies, especially the 2024 meta-analysis, walnuts were considered the top choice with just 75 grams per day for 12 weeks. Men in the study showed clear improvements in markers related to hormonal balance and physical vitality. Walnuts are rich in omega-3s, unsaturated fatty acids, and polyphenols that support blood vessels, help regulate hormones, and protect reproductive cells from oxidative stress. Close behind are almonds, a small nut packed with a high amount of vitamin E. This vitamin not only strengthens cellular protection, but also plays an important role in maintaining the elasticity of blood vessels, which helps carry hormones to key areas in the body. For men over 60, when blood circulation tends to slow down, eating almonds daily can act like a key that gently reopens the flow of natural energy. Another nut, not to be overlooked, is the hazelnut. It is a good source of folate and zinc, two nutrients that directly support prostate function and help regulate urination. Folate also contributes to mood stability and mental clarity, which are both important as we age. For those looking to improve circulation more significantly, pistachios are a top choice. In a study conducted in Turkey, men who consumed about 100 grams of pistachios daily for 3 weeks showed noticeable improvement in blood flow to the lower abdomen. The reason is that pistachios are rich in arginine, an amino acid that helps the body produce nitric oxide, a compound that naturally and safely widens blood vessels. However, you do not need to eat all these nuts at once. Experts recommend about 60 to 75 grams per day, which can be a mix of 3 types of nuts taken on alternating days. The simplest way is to enjoy them with breakfast or as a light snack around midday. In the next section, you will learn how to eat nuts in the most effective way, what other foods to combine them with, and the best times of day to ensure your body absorbs the nutrients properly without causing bloating or indigestion. After learning about the benefits of nuts, many people feel tempted to eat a lot at once to see quick results. However, just like with supplements, nuts only deliver their full benefits when consumed properly, at the right time, and in the correct amount. The first thing to remember is to avoid nuts that have been salted, sweetened, or deep fried. These processing methods can destroy the natural nutrients found in nuts and place unnecessary strain on the liver and kidneys as the body has to deal with excess salt and oil. The best choice is raw nuts, either in their shells or lightly shelled, without added flavors or seasoning. For those with sensitive digestion, it is better to eat nuts that have been soaked overnight or lightly roasted at low temperatures. Soaking helps remove some of the natural enzyme inhibitors found in nut skins, making digestion easier and reducing the chance of bloating after eating. Timing is also important. Morning is when the body absorbs nutrients most efficiently, especially when nuts are paired with easy to digest foods like oats, soft sprouts, or plant-based milk. A light breakfast with a few banana slices, a handful of walnuts, and some overnight oats can be an ideal way to start your day feeling energized and nourished. You can also enjoy nuts as a snack between meals, such as in the mid-morning or afternoon, instead of sugary pastries or greasy fried foods. However, avoid eating nuts right before bed, especially if you have stomach issues or tend to feel bloated at night. In terms of quantity, even though nuts are healthy, eating too many is not advisable. Experts recommend about 60 to 75 grams of nuts per day, which is considered a safe and effective amount for supporting circulation, hormonal balance, and prostate function. If you are not yet used to eating nuts regularly, start with a small amount and gradually increase it. The key is consistency. Eating a small portion every day is more beneficial than eating a lot at once and then forgetting about it for weeks. One more important point is to choose fresh nuts stored in airtight glass jars or vacuum-sealed bags to prevent oxidation. Avoid using nuts that have been sitting too long, smell out, or show signs of mold, as they may contain natural toxins that could harm your liver. In the next section, we will explore how foundational habits such as sleep, gentle movement, and proper breathing can help your body make the most of the nutrients in nuts and support natural energy recovery as you age. No matter how beneficial nuts may be, they are still just one part of the bigger picture when it comes to hormonal health and vitality in later years. To truly restore your energy in a lasting and natural way, your body also needs support from several foundational habits that are often overlooked. The first is sleep. Numerous studies have shown that male hormones are produced most actively during deep sleep, especially between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. If you go to bed late, have restless sleep, or frequently wake up during the night, this process can be disrupted, causing hormone levels to decline over time. That is why going to bed early, turning off electronic devices before sleeping, and keeping your bedroom quiet and cool is incredibly important. The second is light daily movement. You do not need to jog or go to the gym. Simply walking for about 30 minutes in the morning, swinging your arms gently, and breathing deeply is enough to support circulation, a healthy heart, and a balanced nervous system, Light activity also helps regulate blood pressure and blood sugar levels, which creates the right conditions for hormones to function properly. The third is slow, deep breathing, especially in the early morning and right before bedtime. When you slowly inhale through your nose, hold your breath for a few seconds, and exhale gently through your mouth. Your parasympathetic nervous system is activated. This is the part of the body that promotes rest, digestion, and natural hormone production. Lastly, staying well hydrated throughout the day is essential, particularly by drinking warm water in the morning after waking up. When you do not drink enough water, your blood becomes thicker. Circulation slows down, and that affects kidney function, the prostate, and even the sensitivity of the lower nervous system. Water not only helps cleanse the body, but also provides a stable environment for the nutrients in nuts to be absorbed and delivered effectively. When you combine all four of these foundational habits with the proper daily intake of nuts, your body will not only restore its vitality naturally, but also maintain a sense of strength and clarity well into the future. In the final section, I will help you summarize the key points from today's journey and offer a simple action you can begin tomorrow to renew your inner confidence and sense of control. After today's journey, you may have realized that restoring vitality in older age does not require complicated therapies or miracle products. Every change begins with the smallest, simplest, and most familiar things in daily life. A handful of walnuts, a few spoonfuls of almonds, or a small serving of pistachios can act as a gentle catalyst to awaken the quiet stream of hormones that has slowed down over the years. It is not that nuts are magical foods, but rather that they contain the healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals that men over 60 gradually become deficient in when used properly at the right time. And combined with foundational habits like quality sleep, gentle movement, deep breathing, and proper hydration, nuts become part of the process of restoring your sense of control, inner strength, and mental clarity. Do not wait for your body to speak through clear symptoms. Start today with one small change. Instead of skipping breakfast or drinking coffee on an empty stomach, to try adding a few nuts to your morning routine. Mix them with oats or fresh fruit to gently nourish your hormone system in a natural and sustainable way. After just a few weeks, you may begin to notice that your sleep is deeper, your mornings feel lighter, your mood more balanced, and your sense of strength quietly returning. If you found today's content helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We will continue sharing more videos on nutrition, giant exercises, and natural herbs to support your health in older age without pressure and without medication. What kind of nuts are you eating each day? Share your experience in the comments below so that our community can learn from each other and continue spreading simple, effective habits for a healthier life.